Welcome to our all-female talk show, Locker Room Talk. Everyone wants to know what girls talk about behind the locker room door? Well, here's your chance. Today, our topic is how USA hockey is continuously disrespectful to their women's team, and how the women's team took matters into their own hands by boycotting the World Championships in March of 2017. That's right. We talk about how we aren't treated equally in our sport. Now let's get going. To kick us off, we have G and Danielle to give us an introduction to what went down, followed by Michaela and I going in depth on the way women are treated in the sport of hockey, and specifically how the boycott went down. Over to you, ladies.
In March 2017, USA women's hockey players boycotted the World Championship that was being held on American soil in Plymouth, Michigan. They boycotted due to insufficient funds towards the players and not having a development program for young girls wanting to come up in the sport. This boycott garnered a lot of media attention, not only because it was so close to the World Championships, but because women are finally speaking out about what they believed in. Usually, this attention only occurred during the Olympics. The unfair manner in which the American players were treated raised a lot of eyebrows concerning how poorly professional women's athletes are represented in sports.
A well-known female hockey player, Hilary Knight, was promoting gender equality and a strong female body image. Her and her teammates, who were a part of the boycott, only made $125 a month over a 4-year period, while the men and junior teams received approximately $3.5 million from U.S. hockey. Women athletes want to do more for more. They're willing to play more hockey and do more promotional events for more money. In the 2014 Sochi Olympics, the women's U.S. and Canada game was the highest viewed out of all the Olympic Games televised.
In regards to the Sochi point that Danielle had made, the games may have been very good and very high caliber, but it still didn't access the same sort of viewership. The viewers are only interested if their country's female team makes a gold medal game. Otherwise, the viewers are a lot lower, and there's not as much interest made unless it's by people who are genuine fans and are either participants of this version of the sport themselves, such as young female hockey players.
This is not helped out by USA Hockey, who does not promote the games at all. They do not give the women's team the same attention that the men's team does. Women's team get lesser slot time in terms of being televised, and they don't get the same promotions over social media and via other TV networks. Whereas the men's teams, if they have a game, even if it is an irrelevant one against a junior whatever, you'll see it all over Twitter and Instagram. USA Hockey is more than happy to promote their men's team. But even recently, with the NWHL All-Star game, it was not promoted at all. There was absolutely nothing that USA Hockey does for the women's team that the women's hockey team doesn't do for themselves.
That's true. And also, women's teams are a lot more involved in wanting to promote themselves. It's a big thing, but a lot of people are discriminatory against women in sports still, which is very unfortunate. A lot of people assume that the females' version of the sport isn't as good.
To Canada and won the women.
It's not as physical. It's not as fast.
Penalties would prove decisive, though. Hilary Knight brings down Hayley Wickett.
It's not as skillful, but
The shot is so precise, there is no chance for the goalie.
But that's incorrect. The only difference is that women are naturally smaller, not as strong. But the game and the skill set is still developed, and it's still the same. It's just considered not a high caliber, even though like the NWHL and CWHL and like national teams are considered the highest ranking for women, and a lot of them can be compared to the best male players.
In comparison, you've got Hilary Knight, captain of Team USA, who is 5'11" and 225 pounds, the same size as Claude Giroux, an NHLer who is very well known. On the other hand, you have a player like Emily Falzer, who's 5'2" and been a force of nature on Team USA's blue line for a few years now. There's no reason that these women should not be considered a high quality and caliber player.
Just based on their physicality. The lack of media attention regarding women's sports is also a representation of the discriminatory and stigma around women in sport. Though it has improved drastically since in the past century, it's still not as well represented as it should be because people don't have an interest in it. But how are you supposed to have an interest in something if, one, you don't know it exists, two, it's not getting advertised to you? Because there's been examples where when I was younger, I didn't know about women's hockey until my team scheduled a game to go see the Brampton team play.
And there's plenty of cases of the USA women's hockey team does more promotional events for themselves than USA Hockey actually sanctions. And especially in terms of the boycott, most people knew it was happening because the USA team players were the ones talking about it. They were posting multiple times a day about it. it. They had multiple different slogans, and it was a fantastic PR event for the USA women's team. Not for USA Hockey, clearly, because they're on the short end of the stick on that one.
See, female athletes in general, not just USA Hockey in particular, have to be so educated in having the skills towards advertising their own sport because no one else is going to do it except for them. So with the case of the women's boycott, they had to take it into their own hands because no one would have paid attention to it unless they had put the time in themselves to be like, hey, this isn't fair, we're not getting the attention we deserve, we're working 4 years around the clock, and they expect us to like not get the same as men. Yeah, our professional leagues aren't getting paid as much, but a way for that to also improve is that the men's leagues start combining with the female leagues, and then USA men's hockey is supporting the women's hockey team a little bit more. You didn't see a lot of that on Twitter. You saw a few male players being like, yeah, all for you, but you didn't see as many as you would want to see.
It took the NHL Players Association about 2 weeks into the boycott to actually speak out and say, we support the women's team. And it's same with the USA men's team. Also, they threatened that they would boycott their World Championships as well if the women didn't get what they were asking for. But I would say that was an empty threat, and I don't think the men's team would have gone through with it because it would have been negative PR for them, which Lord knows USA Hockey can't afford any more of that.
It's true. And it's just like, the way USA Hockey is operated itself, it's not a big program just yet for the men. There's a lot more interest in other sports for men in the U.S. Like, basketball is a bigger deal. Baseball's huge.
Football. Right? There's so many sports in the U.S. that the men have such a high dominant numbers in them.
Yeah.
Hockey is the singular most popular sport in North America for women, easily. And what is USA Hockey doing? No, they're shutting it down, essentially. They're not giving them the opportunity, and they're not raising their voices as much as they should.
I think that the USA team, USA Hockey, not the USA team, should use this as a learning curve towards changing how they represent their women's team. I'm not just saying the U18 and the younger girls, because developing the stronger elders will develop a stronger grassroots, and it'll grow the sport more, and it'll also allow the young girls who are learning from the older women fighting for their rights to know how to do it themselves and to learn how to make opportunities for girls below them eventually.
Specifically during this boycott, USA Hockey reached out to many, many, many players, other female players throughout the United States, asking for them to come. Megan Duggan, the captain of the United States team, personally made over 100 phone calls to every single player in the national pool to ensure that everyone was on board. She didn't say, do not answer their calls. She said, are you with us? And everybody said yes. And a big slogan that became a part of this was, if you're not with us, you're against us. And that essentially became the whole move of the boycott. And every single player that USA Hockey reached out to, from national level players all the way to XD3, just take that in. They were willing to ice a team of players who hadn't played at a high competitive level for multiple years. They were ready to put high school kids at risk of injury against a very dominant Team Canada. Do you think those kids would have had a chance against Team Canada? Or even, it would have been a disaster, and it would have been awful PR, especially considering these games were being played on U.S. soil.
I think it's a good representation of that all female hockey players that were offered that by the USA Hockey would rather stand behind other women and support their choices and support their rights rather than be selfish and use it as an opportunity to play USA Hockey.
Yeah, specifically you had multiple players say, tweeting out saying, hey, I got the email from the US, and I said no. But there's also players like Blake Golden, who recently played in the NWHL for the Boston Pride, but she moved to Switzerland to play there for opportunity reasons. She was told by the USA Hockey that she would no longer be contacted to play for them. And then about a week into the boycott, she got an email from USA Hockey saying, hey, do you want to come play for us? And her first thought was, they must be doing something right if they're coming to me now. And what does that say about USA Hockey? That they're willing to turn back on something like that and reach out to players that they said, no, we're done with you.
The way USA Hockey handled this boycott was truly atrocious. In the words of Captain Megan Duggan, USA Hockey should be proud of their women's team. Over to you, Kayla.
On Tuesday, March 28, 2017, the U.S. women's players received what they had asked for, a 4-year agreement that will increase their $1,000 pay a month during the 6-month Olympic period to $3,000 to $4,000 a month during the 4-year agreement. They had also agreed to form a U.S. Women's High Performance Advisory Group with current and former players and volunteers to help advance girls and women's hockey in all areas, including programming, marketing, promoting, and fundraising. After the agreement was established, the U.S. women's team had one practice on March 31st before starting the World Championship on March 31st.
With just under 10 minutes remaining in overtime of the gold medal game, our favorite gender equality advocator, Hillary Knight, scores the game-winning goal against Canada, showing the world once again why they deserve every penny of their new salary. Now to Cassidy to take us home.
In conclusion, the statement that Team USA made was a very important one. They were able to stand up for a needed change and inspire others to join in. Everyone was able to come together to bridge the gap towards equality, giving future generations a few more opportunities. And even though they came a long way last year, there's still a lot of work to be done. Recently, Team USA played an all-star type game against the NWHL. There was really no promotion. No one really seemed to talk about it. It seems as though one battle has been won, although with USA Hockey's little to no support for Team USA, there's still a long way to go for women's hockey.
Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Locker Room Talk. We hope you enjoyed it and that you've learned something today. To support your local women's hockey players, check out their respective leagues at either nwhl.zone or thecwhl.com. And don't forget to support Team Canada at the Pyeongchang Olympics. And a special shout out to our Toronto Furies at the CWHL for allowing us to film in their rink and supplying many of our props. See you next time on Locker Room.